A healthy diet generally consists of eating a wide variety of nutritious foods in moderation. If you have irritable bowel syndrome (IBS), you may notice your symptoms are triggered after you eat certain foods. Symptoms can vary between people, so there's no one list of off-limit foods. But by avoiding some of the most common triggers for IBS symptoms, you may notice more regularity, fewer cramps, and less bloating. 1. Dairy. Dairy is problematic for two reasons. First, it contains fat, which can increase diarrhea. You may need to switch to low-fat or non-fat dairy to lessen symptoms. And second, many people with IBS are lactose intolerant. If you're lactose intolerant and have IBS, you might want to consider dairy alternatives like rice milk and soy cheese. If you need to cut out dairy completely to make your life more comfortable, consider asking your doctor if you need a calcium supplement. 2. Processed foods. Some people don't always put a lot of thought into what's in the processed foods they eat. People with IBS might want to avoid these foods. Processed foods often contain additives or preservatives that might trigger IBS flare-ups. When possible, making meals yourself or buying foods that are made fresh is often a better alternative to buying processed foods. 3. Fried foods. French fries and other fried foods are a staple in the typical American diet. Moderation is the key with these foods. The high fat content may be especially hard on the system for people with IBS. Consider grilling or baking your favorite foods for a healthier option. 4. Caffeinated drinks. Some people swear by their morning coffee for digestive regularity. Coffee has a stimulating effect on the intestines that can cause diarrhea. Coffee, sodas, and energy drinks that contain caffeine can be triggers for people with IBS. If you need an energy boost or pick-me-up, consider eating a small snack or going for a quick walk. 5. Insoluble fiber. Fiber adds healthy bulk to the diet. Whole grains, vegetables, and fruits contain fiber. Although fiber tolerance is different for different people, insoluble fiber may cause or worsen diarrhea in some people with IBS. Keep in mind that insoluble fiber may relieve constipation, but it can also make you feel bloated. Foods with soluble fiber include grains, like oatmeal and barley, root vegetables, like carrots and parsnips, fruits like berries, mangoes, oranges, and grapefruit, legumes, like peas. 6. Chocolate. Chocolate bars and chocolate candy can trigger IBS because of their concentration of caffeine and their high sugar content. Some people experience constipation after eating chocolate. There are some vegan options for chocolate lovers that people with IBS often find to be more tolerable. 7. Gluten. The insoluble fiber content in whole grains may cause IBS symptoms. Certain grains can cause other problems, namely rye, wheat, and barley, which contain gluten. Gluten is a type of protein some people are allergic to. This condition is known as celiac disease. It can cause symptoms like those of diarrhea predominant IBS. Celiac disease is an autoimmune disorder that occurs in some individuals as a reaction to the ingestion of gluten. It can cause changes in the intestinal cells resulting in poor absorption of nutrients. Some studies have shown that gluten sensitivity may be involved in the development of IBS symptoms for some people, and gluten-free diets may improve these symptoms. It's important to remember that everyone's digestion and food triggers will be different. Some people with IBS can tolerate certain foods, while others may not. Get to know your body and learn which foods make you feel the best, and limit those that you react to.